Number 1. Where have you been? Okay, I know that when you say this, you actually mean to show care. You are saying this because probably your man was late, or he went somewhere and didn't tell you. So, you actually got worried. This is how you feel as a woman. However, since I mentioned before that men and women are totally different creatures, a man's brain hears it as if you are questioning him and putting him under control. The truth is, ladies, this is a masculine trait. When a man hears this word from you, all your femininity you have falls out from his eyes, and he just sees you as a person who is attacking and questioning his manhood. He feels like you think him more of a kid than a grown-up man who is wise and able to handle himself. So, let me tell you the right way to do it. And instead of getting angry and start attacking him when he comes home, run to him, hug him, and kiss him, and tell him, "Baby, I got so worried. You are so late and I didn't know where are you and what you are doing. I was afraid that something bad happened to you." I guarantee you, his reaction will totally be different. He would probably apologize and explain everything to you, and then you can actually ask him to call you if he will be late so you won't get worried. Why don't you tell us in the comments below, what do you do when your man is late at home? Now, let's check number 2, and I assure you, most of us do it. Number 2, I'm fine, while you are not fine. Now, we tend to do this as women. When we are sad from someone we love, we refrain from talking to them, and we expect that they know us very well, that they will probably be able to read our mind and know why we are sad. One of the things that probably songs and movies have always promoted is this idea that your partner knows you inside out, that he developed some sort of magic talent to be able to read your mind. Well, the reality is that's wrong. And reaching this stage will never be as you are imagining, and will be after a very, very, very long time of communication on a day-to-day basis with your relationship with your man. You see, even your mom who raised you since you were a baby probably won't have this skill. So, how do you expect a man you just met a couple of months ago would be able to read your mind? On the other hand, when you do this to the man, he starts to get really nervous and feels helpless. He is asking as he is not able to know, and he's asking because he can see you are not okay, and he wants to help you and even fix the situation. And instead of doing this, tell him directly what is making you sad. In a nice and polite feminine way, express what hurts you. I'm pretty sure he will at once fix it, and bear this in mind later on. Now hit the like button if you fall in this mistake. Let us see how many women here are not aware of this. Number 3, you either choose me or your mom. Ladies, I cannot stress enough on you how hard this situation could probably be on your man. Let's face it, most of our parents do annoying things, either intentionally or not. However, no one can change his parents. As well, we love them no matter what. We are grateful for their efforts. Don't ever put your man in a situation where his heart could be torn out between you and his parents. Don't even put yourself in a comparison with his mom. Open your eyes and see the reality. You both have different roles. She is his mom, the one who got pregnant with him, the one who breastfed him, the one who taught him how to walk and talk, the one who took him to his first day at school. You, honey, have totally a different role from this. You will be his partner in life. You will have a family together. You will be the one to wear his ring. Now, you cannot take the role of his mom, nor his mom can take your role. So, don't put the man in this situation. Try to wise up and keep peace with his family. If you find things get tense, maybe try to avoid visiting them frequently. Always show respect to them and never insult them. Encourage your man to keep a good relationship with his parents, and he will even value more. The next point shows that you are a low-value woman. which will let the man run away from you. So make sure to check it. Number 4, I am available whenever. Big no, don't ever do this. Ladies, remember when we talked about the high value woman traits in a previous video? One of the traits we mentioned was that a high value woman is a woman who always works on developing herself, always keeping herself busy and engaged in doing some activities. When you say, I'm available whenever, you give this guy the impression that you are just sitting and doing nothing. You have no life and you are typically depending on him to fill it. This is not attractive. It is stressful for a man. Always show that you are busy doing something. When he asks when to meet you, sit time with him as you are doing other stuff. He will be interested to know more what you are doing, and he will feel you are so attractive. Now, if you didn't see this video about the high value woman, make sure to check it after you finish this video. We will link it below in the description box. Be aware, you might be getting low quality men for some of the reasons mentioned in this video. The next thing in this list is very important, and guess what? 90% of women do it, so don't miss it. Number 5, do I look fat? You know, we women have this thing. We tend to speak with whatever passes on our mind without thinking. Now, I want you to actually stop and think. Why are you exactly asking this question to either your man or any other person, even your girlfriends? Probably for no valid reason. We are just expressing our insecurities. Any answer given to this question will end up in a bad way. If the man said, yeah, you do, I guess you need to hit the gym, you at once will feel offended and might start a fight with him. And if he said, no, you are not, you will get the feeling he's just lying to you, and you might feel you don't trust him, as he's not giving you an honest answer. While the reality, ladies, is the guy probably loves you. If you are fat or if you are not, he still loves you, and that is why he is in a relationship with you. If he thinks he's not okay with your body shape, he would have refrained from being with you. Moreover, this question gives him the sense of insecurities and lack of self-confidence from your side. And that is the last thing we ever want. Always be positive about yourself. Always praise your good attributes. Always show confidence. So don't ever risk your relationship with him asking this question. Check social media accounts with women who have large sizes, and they are full of confidence and happiness and body positivity. Just have this confidence like they do. Number 6, bringing the ex into the conversation. Okay, I know that you might mention something like this unintentionally. Maybe some situation happened or he did that it made you recall your ex and made you feel uncomfortable or hurt. However, I also want you to imagine if he did the same thing to you and mentioned his ex. You probably would have got so furious. You would feel insecure and that he might be having some feelings for her and that you are not enough. So please, an ex is an ex. A past, a chapter of your life that ended. So let's keep the past where it belongs. We are here now. You are starting a new chapter of your life, a better chapter with a better man. If you still have issues about the past, you cannot get over it, get this video to reach 2,000 likes and I will make you a video and teach you great techniques on how to overcome your ex. Number 7, hurts the man a lot and get him loses the trust in you. So make sure not to miss it. Number 7, reminding him of his mistakes. We usually tend to use this technique to express our pain. However, it causes more pain and can badly hurt your relationship. No one loves to be reminded of his mistakes. No one loves to be reminded of his failures. It feels like stabbing a knife in an old wound that you have been trying to recover from. When you are being attacked by the people who love you the most and trust you the most by things that caused you the most hurt, it really makes you feel insecure and bad about yourself, helpless, and above all, unloved. If you are expecting that you are helping this way, then you are wrong. This technique never works on any human being, not even a kid. And instead of doing this, always try to boost his self-confidence. Always try to mention the good qualities. Express how happy you would feel if he did so and so. I want to mention that there is a secret strategy for handling conflicts between you and your man, which will end up for your favor. Make sure to check this video after you finish watching this one, and I will link it in the description below. The next point, most of us as women do it in a spontaneous way. However, a man never wants to hear it, so make sure to check it right now. Number 8, I am bored. Again and again, negativity in a relationship always ruin it. When you say this to a man, he feels like you are at once placing him in a role of being a hero to rescue you. Well, he might actually try. However, the bad thing about this sentence is two things. The first thing is it gives a negative image about yourself to him. It makes him feel you are someone who have no interests and no life. I am pretty sure you too as well won't be happy being in a relationship with a man who also feeling bored and doing nothing in his life. The second reason is it burdens him to be your source of entertainment. If he was able to do it once, he can do it many times later on. And instead of saying so, try to keep yourself busy. Read books, learn something new, get out with your friends, or even play some music and dance. The right way to answer if he asked how was your day is to say something was exciting, but I miss you. Now this is different. Makes him feel special that you are already doing things and keeping yourself busy. However, he is still on your mind. You are thinking about him and missing him, and this makes him feel so special. The next point is a huge mistake most women make, and a man can end a relationship with you if you are doing it, which is number 9, responding negatively to compliments. Many times a man can compliment you about something you are wearing or your hairstyle, and for some reason you may respond in a negative way. For example, if a man says, "You look beautiful today," many of us may respond like, "Oh, really? Thank you. I feel ugly and I look tired." This is a very wrong gesture. Now, I know it is hard to control it. You might be expressing how tired you are or something, yet your partner will feel that you have a low self-esteem, and instead of doing so, always keep the positive vibe. Say something like, "Thank you," with a beautiful smile. Remember, always try to keep your high-quality self-image inside yourself and in the eyes of others. You might be pushing a good value man away from you if you are doing the next point, number 10, which is if you are saying, "I don't need a man in my life," or "I need a man in my life." Well, I know this sounds crazy. Like, what in the world I'm supposed to say then? The answer is, you have to have a tricky and strategic answer to make the man feel that he is needed and that you are chaseable. The truth, ladies, if you said, "I need a man in my life," this makes you sound desperate to be in a relationship, which consequently indicates that you are not a high-quality woman. A high-quality woman has a life already full of stuff that she is doing and making her happy. While if you said, "I need no man in my life," it makes the man feel undesired. He has nothing to offer in this relationship. I believe that the best answer should be something that shows you are already having a life full of dreams and targets you are working on achieving. You have a busy day and a circle of friends surrounding you, so you are actually waiting for no man to come and fix your life. You are perfectly capable of taking the responsibility. However, you are still open to be in a relationship with a guy at the same time that would be able to bring value to your already valued life. This way you are being super sexy for a man. You have confidence, life and dreams, and at the same time you are open to have a relationship, however, with just the one who deserves you. Now you have triggered the hunting instinct in a man. He would push himself to be better, to earn your acceptance. He will work on himself to be a better man worth the trust. As well, you are saving yourself the trouble of dating jerks and low-quality men. The next mistake kills the masculinity of a man, and he will leave a woman who is doing so. So make sure not to miss it. Number 11. Let me do this. A man appreciates and loves to hear positive words from you that indicates you trust him. When you tell him something like, "Let me do this," it simply makes him get the idea that you feel that he lacks capability. This hurts the man so much. I know this is never your intention. Women by nature love helping each other. When a friend of you is facing a problem, you jump to help her. However, this is on Venus, ladies. When dealing with your man, give him the lead. So if you are both out and he is driving and you got lost in the road, so instead of telling him, "Let's pull over and ask about the directions," say, "I'm sure, baby, that you are smart and you will be able to know the correct path." Now, this is boosting and giving him self-confidence. So remember, don't attack, always praise. A huge mistake that women make that can get the man to search for another woman instead of you is number 12. Make sure not to miss it. Number 12, commenting negatively on his body. No one loves this, even you. I am pretty sure you would feel so offended if a man said you have small boobs or you have extra weight. So don't expect a man to act normal if you commented on his penis size or how short he is. Now remember, we come in different shapes and sizes as human beings. Media has been destroying this by always bringing the best versions of people to see, while in reality, there is makeup, film editing techniques, lighting, etc. to have this perfect shape on screen. But real people are not like this. So what you need to do with this is actually to always boost your man. Always say positive comments to him. Always mention how beautiful his eyes are, or how sexy his skin tone is, or how you love the way he styled his beard, or how stunning his six-packs look like. We love those who always see us beautiful. It makes us feel good about ourselves. And the fact, ladies, is that world is full of people who are constantly trying to bring us down. And we either avoid them or we put ourselves under pressure trying to deal with them if we have no option but to do so. Now imagine if the man has to deal with this on constant basis when he is in a relationship. Please never do this. Always put yourself in a position of being the comfort zone, the source of light and peace in his life. A word can mean war. You might be initiating one without noticing, so make sure to check number 13. Number 13, we need to talk. Always remember, we need to talk means that we will have a fight. This sentence triggers the defensive side in a man right away. He feels he's threatened and that he will be attacked by the one whom he loves the most. That is not nice at all. Instead of saying this, tell him, "I need to talk to you." This is more peaceful and inviting. It relaxes both of you and brings the feeling of negotiation and exchanging ideas to the table. Probably by now, after mentioning all of this, you might have a feeling of approach anxiety and being worried about being judged. That is why watching the next video is extremely crucial. So make sure to click and watch the next video, which will tell you how to deal with this approach anxiety as a woman and how to show the feminine side of you when communicating to a man, especially for the first time. So click and watch right now.